This week we put the finishing touches on Jen's office, completing a DIY makeover 6 months in the making. Sit down on your tools, maker friends. It's time for a make or break. Over the last year, we've built a lot of projects for Jen's office. We started by building her this corner desk. She wanted something that would allow her to see out the window while leaving plenty of space in the office to move around. Jen had this great idea to cut out a design in the front of the desk, and for fun, we ended up cutting her name in it too, which turned out pretty cool. Of all the projects Sarah and I have completed for her, this turned out to be one of her favorites. Next, we replaced the old lighting with this modern low-profile LED model, which allowed her to choose from a range of color temperatures, and she ended up settling on a warm white. Soon after that, she asked us to help her get organized, so we built this wall organizer for over her desk. It holds her documents, pens, and even her Amazon show, which she uses to watch Schitt's Creek while she works. The corkboard gave her a great place to show off some photos, and the marker board helps her keep track of all of her work. Just recently, she had us build these rope shelves, which were a great addition to the big blank wall behind her. And then Jen got painting. She wanted to get rid of all that red woodwork and painted the cabinets and the trim white and the insides of the shelves a light teal. After a bit of decorating, there were only a few details to take care of today. We started by replacing the hinges on the French doors leading into her office. She had painted the door black too, so these hinges would look really good. It's really easy to do this. You simply open the door up and unscrew the old hinges one at a time, and then replace them with the new ones. We did that for all 6 hinges, then moved on to the door handles. They previously had these outdated brass handles, and Jen found these new modern chrome ones that would stand out on the door. Jen's replacement handles had screws in the exact same spots as the old one, so they were super easy to swap out. Finally, she wanted us to put up some light curtains. To do that, we grabbed these mounts and a rod from IKEA. I've installed a ton of these before, and they're really easy. First, I grabbed a few screws and drywall mounts. Now, these probably weren't necessary to hold up such a light rod, but they're cheap, easy to use, and so much stronger. I didn't need to level these either, as Jen wanted the mounts to butt up against the crown molding. So I just held each one in place, marked the wall, drilled a hole for the drywall mount, slid the mount in, and screwed them up. The mounts come with this plastic cover to hide the screws, which is super nice. Next, I screwed on the hooks and finally put the rod in place. Then you just slide the rod to the back and twist the thumb screws on top to keep it in place. And with that, Jen's office was done. With a few creative projects, a lot of painting, and my wife's sharp eye for design, we were able to turn this into this. And I don't think Jen could be any happier.
So it's done now, right?
Yeah, it kind of is. I mean, we did, I guess, 3 major projects in there, so that we feature, which was the desk, the shelves, and the organizer.
Yes.
The rest of it was all my wife. She's amazing. Again, the amount of time it takes to paint all that, to paint those cabinets and the back of the shelves. It looks beautiful though, and she's happy. I mean, that's what matters, but she loves working in there. So yeah, I think it's done. I'm always waiting for Jen to wander in and be like, hey, did you check out the Pinterest board I gave you? Because there's 5 new things for my office.
That has happened a couple times.
It does. So, we'll see. There may be more, but I think we can pretty much put that room to rest for now and move on to new things. So anyways, we want to thank Heart for sponsoring this episode, reminding us that we can build anything we can imagine if we do it with heart.
If you liked this video, we hope that you hit that like button down there. And if you loved it, we hope you subscribe.
All right, break's over.
Let's make something.